The Columbia Gender Identity Program provides evidence-based clinical care to children, adolescents, and adults who identify as transgender, gender non-binary, or gender non-conforming.
Transgender, gender non-conforming people typically face two sources of stress. The one source of stress is related to the fact that society still is unfamiliar with their gender identity and gender expression. The second source of stress is related to the incongruence that they may feel between their self-perceived gender identity, the sense of being a boy, girl, man, woman, or other gender, and their current gender role or the sex characteristics of their body. And so our program is equipped to help young people and their families with both sources of stress.
In our clinic, one of the things that we emphasize is creating an affirming space where we respect and celebrate gender diversity and gender minorities. We know, especially in the case of youth who identify as transgender, gender non-binary, or gender non-conforming, that family acceptance is incredibly important. When we involve families in treatment, we're able to provide support for family members who may be struggling with complicated feelings around their child or their family member's transition. And by providing support to help through that process, we're then able to help them refocus on strengthening and building that relationship with the child or family member who's in front of them.
Columbia Gender Identity Program is housed in the Department of Psychiatry, and that is in part because we believe transgender care is about more than hormones and surgery. It's really about living your life as a transgender person or as the gender that you perceive yourself to be, and helping the family and the environment to adjust to that. But from the Department of Psychiatry, we provide access to all the other specialties at Columbia.
People come to us at different points in their life and at different places in their journey with a varying understanding of who they are themselves and their gender. Our main goal at the Columbia Gender Identity Program is to meet each person wherever they are on that path and to help as they become the unique individual that they've always known themselves to be.
We recognize that there's no one way to be transgender, but rather that there is a whole diverse range of gender identities and gender expressions, and our Columbia program really wants to help every young person and every adult and their family to find what is comfortable for them and support them in that effort.